able to see me or hear me out there, let us know. It's George. Hey there. It's a Friday afternoon.
We both are mic'd, and we're
Okay.
using a new mic system. So
Oh, good. Okay. Zeno is
we have
on the other end.
we have one viewer, one thumbs up.
Oh, well, that's great. Okay, well, then I guess that means we can be heard, and that's all that matters. So this is basically, I am unpacking stuff from the Fenton Convention and some other things that I bought recently. I'm at my Antique Mall space at Twin Lakes Antique Mall in Kentucky. I am doing this for a few different reasons. First of all, I needed a break from appraisal work. I know that a lot of you folks have sent in stuff for me to work on for appraisals for you. I have gotten started. I'm sorry to be so far behind, but I will be spending this weekend and next week catching up on all that. So you should get answers if you send something in. And I'm also getting ready for 3 live sales in the middle of this month. And so I'm putting merchandise into stores, taking merchandise out. And to that end, if you see something as we're working today, this is about as much as I'm going to get to interact with the chat. It is really a work day for me here. So I've got to focus on getting a lot of stuff out in a short period of time and getting it priced.
We will make sure to see any super chats, though, and address those at the very end.
Right. And then additionally, if you see things that you are interested in having put into a live sale for bid, please go ahead and make a comment. Please don't put that in the chat. I mean, chat with each other as much as you want, but I'm not going to be able to stop and look at the chat while I'm working today. Zeno's going to help me some with unpacking. He may be able to read a question or two if he has a chance over there, but we're really here just to
can't get through
silently show and tell, because we are just here to unpack and put things out. So again, if you see something you like, let us know, and otherwise we will just have at it here and do what we're here to do.
Yes. And try not to make too much packing noise. We have new microphones on that are supposed to isolate that noise to some degree. So
we have a teachable moment here, as they like to say.
A teachable moment?
Yes, we do. Let me hang this back up. Well, one thing we're going to be teaching is how to put way too much stuff in too small a space. But this, if we get this off.
Don't wrap so much.
Oh, yeah. First of all, don't need quite so much tape around these things.
Let me try to do it.
Wonderfully well wrapped. Yes. Maybe a little too wonderfully. So this is a Fenton lamp. I've got a pair. These did not come out at the convention because there was no time to get them out. They're original from the 50s with their original cords, and they work great. But I'm going to show you, this is what most people do when they're moving a lamp. But I'm going to show you how, if you'll do the honors and hold the base.
Okay,
I'm going to show you how to wrap a lamp cord. This is how they do it at the lamp shops, and this is how they come out. You just literally go back and forth, and you let the wire tell you where it wants to go, because this is how they came from the factory. So it's going to go in a certain direction. You don't force it because, you know, they can be old and brittle. But if you just let it loop in the way it wants to do, and then you can wrap it around a couple of times right at the end and put the cord through, and that is a slapdash version. But that's an easy way to wrap a lamp cord where it stays out of the way for display, ta-da, and it means that it is not going to have to be undone unless someone wants to plug it in to try it. And that way it doesn't look like your lamp is in a bondage movie. It looks like a lamp.
So, maybe that's what you're going for.
Well, maybe, but that's a different kind of decorator, I guess. So let me get these out of the way. Set those over there. The good thing is I've had a bunch of sales, but of course, not having been in since before the show, that meant I didn't really know what space I have. So we're learning quick.
And where are you? Where are we here?
We are in Gilbertsville, Kentucky. Yes, we are. Yes, the little sand painting. I think I probably should just send that to Kat, Nurse Flipper. She still really likes
these.
Those
are the scissors that George grabbed.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, they worked.
So I'm putting that there.
Okay.
Do you actually want to put these out?
No, they're for sale. They
Yeah.
belong to my neighbor across the aisle.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I yes, I borrowed from a
Where
friend.
did they
Oh,
go?
they're all hung up to the right there. You'll see where they have all the tin snips and stuff. This is really cool. This is American Bisque, and it's the Boots cookie jar. It says, can't really read what it says other than cookies, but there it is, cookies. I think this thing's pretty cool, and I think it's worth about 60 or 65 bucks, and I think this is an area that it could sell, so I'm going to put it in here.
I don't see tin snips.
Right about where
here?
you are.
More
yeah.
of the, I'm not...
Yeah, there's any empty hook you see to your left. There you go.
Okay.
Let's see where to put this.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna get another box.
Okay, that sounds great. And we're going to start picking some stuff to take out of here
closer as well.
Okay, well that's fine. We can just bring this to the edge here.
Wide angle, so.
Yeah. Now we're also starting to pull some stuff out. So,
Yeah,
like I said, after we read your comments, we'll come back and pull even more stuff out for live sales.
Okay, I'm just going to hold this because this is rather empty.
This one I think just has the lampshade for the other lamp. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. And then if you want to bring the fabric shades over, we can set those on top.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, these are these.
So these actually are the ones that don't hold that too close to the mic if you can. It might be.
Yeah, I'm sure it's irritating. Sorry about that.
These are the ones that actually go with the Fenton?
Well, they were the ones that were on it when I bought them. I'm sure they're replacements because they're a little too clean to be 1960s, especially because, you know, half of the people smoked, and even if you didn't, people smoked in your house on all likelihood. So usually those have been replaced by now. Let me go ahead and take that. Thank you. Okay, so.
Okay, I'm going to get another.
Fortunately, where the shelves
another
sold,
cart.
This is actually just exactly the right amount of room for this stuff, so that's lucky.
Okay.
A quick way to change the display.
Now this one is nice and full with glass, so.
Okay, yes. And
I'm going to have you stand right there.
Okay.
And pull things out.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand some of it back to you to put back in the gray case that you just got. Oh yeah.
Jadeite?
Fenton, actually. Fenton made the jade first in the 1920s. Okay. That's one of theirs.
Is this going?
This actually is going to, yeah, that can stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, that hasn't been out here before. Let's do that.
Oh. Is this a candle holder?
Oh, I sold a set of flatware. That's good. It's the base of a hurricane lamp. So if we find the other pieces, we'll put them together.
Well, here, let me have you take that. And I'll
okay.
Look.
And what I have here.
What about this milk glass?
Yes. Now that one's going to go to Florida if you want to just set that in the gray bin. We are literally doing this as we do this.
Yes. So what is this?
It's a Fenton Rose milk glass compote. And here's the tag for it.
Okay.
Okay, this little Fenton egg can stay here.
Is that all one piece?
It's all one piece, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're like a little pedestal.
81.
81, yes. I think that's an artist sign. That one can go to Florida box.
Where's that going?
I'll take that.
Okay. Florida.
Yeah, that one can go to the box behind you if you don't mind.
Okay. Now, is this the price you paid, or
that's the price it's for sale for?
Oh,
$9.
$9
yes.
for this. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, not pushing prices.
And the milk glass was 27, I believe.
For the roses, yeah, I think that's right.
The shop is not. This is someone's asking about the shop name.
Oh yes, Twin Lakes Antique Mall, because it's in land between the lakes between Kentucky Lake and Lake Barkley. And
well, it's not in LBL. It's on the west side.
It's on the west side of
Kentucky
Lake. That's it.
Oh,
yes,
boot.
the famous boot.
Staying, going?
That one can stay. We have enough. We'll leave a few and take a few.
Okay. I'm just going to set it here on the corner.
Okay, that sounds great because it's definitely going to take
I'm
me.
Also going to move this. That falls off. Just keep going around and take the first. When you get all the way around, it to the right. Or you can go back that way and take a right. And then go through the little corridor and then take a left, and then you'll see the narrow corridors that go back to the front.
That's funny. Yeah, my space is in the very, very back row, and it's the only space that doesn't let out on both sides. It only lets out in one place in the middle, and a lot of people get stuck back here. So they have more time to look at stuff. I guess that's a good thing. That thing
This was falling, so I'm going to put it over here.
Okay. Yeah, it'll have a place when we're done.
Okay.
That's going to go to Arlington. So if we can start a new box. Oh, it's a Friendship cup and saucer from about 1900. So
okay.
Yeah, that one's going to go out for some other place.
Well, we don't have any empty boxes.
Yeah, you might have to set one aside. Yeah, that one's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a perfectly fine one because it's cardboard and I'm trying to phase out the cardboard ones.
Ooh, it's got foam pad in it.
Yes, it's got lots of good stuff.
Okay. Milk glass, hobnail.
That's going to go
creamer.
to Florida. There's a sugar with that too. I think they're $18 for the set, if I remember right.
Okay, would it be a lidded sugar?
No, it's going to be an open sugar with a star pattern bowl, which is a little more unusual.
Set that out just to
I'm
get
not
it.
sure where to put it. I'll set it in the bottom of the box. Okay, this could go to the Florida box.
This right here?
Yes, that goes with it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a sugar?
Yeah, that's an open sugar bowl.
Okay. Here?
I guess if you live somewhere without ants, yes. I think the idea was you were going to put it away at the end of the day. Okay.
The ants will crawl through.
That's going to be to take home for now too. That can go in the gray box.
What is it?
It's a very specific thing that's actually really collectible to somebody, but I've got to find that person. It is the signature of everyone who worked at the Pilgrim Glass Factory in 1990.
Oh, it's etched.
And it's etched. They all got there and every single person involved with the plant signed it. So it's
very hard to see that probably, but etching of signatures.
It's a very cool and very specific piece for somebody who, you know, had connections to Pilgrim like I did, which is how I got it. But I think at some point it should go back to maybe one of the families of one of those people. Oh, thank you. This can go to Florida. That's a fan vase in the hobnail milk glass.
Okay.
And then
how much is that?
I usually charge about 15 to 17 for those.
Okay.
And then this one, oh yeah, this is the heart-shaped nappy. That's also going to go to Florida. I've got a lot of milk glass here already, so I want to try to put some different colors here. And
is this that? What do you call that when it's got that edge on it?
Silver crest. Yeah, it is.
It's actually clear though.
Yes, yeah, that's why they call it silver. It doesn't have any color to it. A little bit of a misnomer, but you get the idea. This one's Kanawha. I always like their case stuff because it's when it's especially the plain colors like that, it's very bright.
Is it Kanawha?
Kanawha. Well, I don't know. I've heard so many.
I think it's
people,
the Kanawha River.
Yeah, that's the closest that I've heard, and I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh no, it's this," and then someone else says, "Oh no, it's actually like this." So I've got to go there and hear another native maker speaker. That can stay here. I'll put that out here. These Fenton hobnail bowls.
$9 each.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we'll put one in the Florida box and leave one here. They're just little finger bowls.
Okay, 2. Are there 2 of them?
Yeah, there's 2 the same. We'll find another one soon.
Okay. Is this the other one?
No,
put that back in there.
I just put that back in there. Yeah, I'm just hanging on to these price tags unless they go to the. Here's for the fan vase. That can go with the Florida box.
It's going to be hard to
keep
track of, but
that's okay because I've got to make new tags for here for that stuff anyway. Hobnail mini fan vase, that's staying here. Okay, yeah, I'll remember to
look,
reprice those.
this is the sugar.
Oh, that's the one. That's right. The other one is a third piece, but it can stay together.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. There's 2 styles.
So where's the other thing? What's that other thing for? Just a bowl?
Well, I think it's another, it may be another style of sugar bowl. I think they restyled the line a few times. That happens a lot where a company sells something one way and then they decide that they should shape it a little differently and then they do it again.
Okay, here we go. Bud vase.
That can stay here.
It's got the, how much?
$12.
$12.
Yeah, with the butterfly painted on it. I thought that was kind of nice. I like the little butterfly.
Little
butterfly and forget-me-nots.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I will.
Got it? Okay.
I got it. Thank you. And could I give you this one? I'm not sure where that's going yet, but I know what we need to find next. Oh, that's a piece of Blanco. That's a textured piece. Probably one of the last pieces Matt Carter made right before the fellow that I just met took over as the designer there.
Rough pontil, but smooth, actually.
Yes.
Blue rim. And that piece is $49.
Okay, well, this is helping some. Oh yeah, the candle ring. I'll leave this one here because I've got a black one I can
Boy,
take
look
to
at that.
Florida. I like the color. Yeah, that was that one.
5 tiny little candles and 1 big one in the middle.
Yeah, and usually they were taper, so they could be quite tall, even though they were thin. They're rather glamorous looking, all set up. I mean, it's definitely if you like to entertain. That one I think is going to be around 20, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
They're usually 20 or 24. These are hobnail candlesticks. Those can go in the Florida box.
Okay, square bowl. Another square.
Another square. Okay, one stays here and one goes.
Did I give you this one that stays
I think you kept the one that's went to Florida, so I think I get that one.
Okay.
That makes sense. But
you could even turn that upside down because it's got the hobnails on the bottom.
Yes. Yeah, they actually, there was a thing about decorating things all over the place back then.
See, like that.
Oh, yeah.
Since the things are on the bottom, you don't actually see them.
Ooh, it's like a hand massage.
Oh,
that's kind of nice.
You
bells.
can ring my bell.
Yeah. That bell.
Does it have a... Oh, yeah. C rigs.
Oh, yeah. I figured it had a painter on it somewhere.
Yep.
Is there any place that could fit on this top shelf with the other purple stuff, or is that just hopeless?
It could go right here.
Okay, yeah, let's put it there then.
George has all of the purple on a shelf just out of your sight.
Okay, that's a Florida piece. That's just a small silver crest bowl.
Ooh, a shoe?
It could be a shoe.
It's a shoe.
Ooh, Santa. Yeah, that one's a hard one to find, actually. We're going to put that one out here. I guess we'll put him next to the hearth.
And what have we here? Oh, it's got a pussycat. Meow. $12.
$12 for a pussycat. Oh yes, because it's a
pussycat shoe.
Yeah, that one can go. That can go here too.
Okay. I will set that right there.
Okay, let me find a home for that.
Okay, this is, I believe, this is the other hobnail
candlestick. Yeah, that's
Florida.
Yeah. So that went pretty fast. Okay. That's a surprise. Let's just put that away. Yes, that's for later. There's a couple.
Put it
pieces,
where?
In the gray box for now.
Okay, what's that box again?
Arlington.
Right.
Actually, let's put it in there. You're right. because I'll find it sooner that way, and I'll need this sooner. This is a one-of-a-kind piece. I'll show you folks at a fairly near future date, I promise. But I have it in
You're
mind.
you're gonna have to be
particular
teased.
show. It's good to be teased. It's nice to have things to look forward to.
This
There's
as well.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I know what that is.
Yes. Well, don't tell. These are more shoes. Those can go to Florida.
Really?
Yeah. And here's the other piece of the mystery item.
We're not doing the shoes and the. Never mind.
Oh, actually, yeah, maybe they should go in there. You're right. Yeah, that's a good point. See, we're just winging it here, folks. We're making this up as we go
Some
along.
things are secrets, though.
Yes.
Big surprises coming.
That's the other part. Speaking of which, yes. Okay.
Okay.
This shoe can stay here because we have enough that we can spread the welt.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't go to Florida.
It doesn't, no.
Okay. Is this Fenton too?
It is.
It has the little, what do you call that?
The opalescence on the edge.
Is it opalescent?
Yeah. Yeah, the white edge.
Milky.
Yes. And then that's original Persian medallion on the one side and orange tree on the bottom, and that's from about 1910. Just a little piece, but that's an old one.
Staying here?
Yes, please.
Okay, don't forget those two.
Okay, thank you. Got that.
Okay, this is the end of this.
Oh, good.
And
that's great because that gives
one
me
of those there.
Okay, well that gives me a minute to catch up with some other stuff. Let me hand you some wrap. Oh.
Here.
Great, thank you. Okay, excellent. So let's see, what else can I get ready? We're gonna need more room, that's for sure.
Okay, well, we're gonna get another nice thing of glass here.
Okay. Let's see what we have in here.
Um,
oh wait, I've already been through this one.
Oh.
This is all sorted and goes back to the car.
Okay. Where does this go?
I'm not sure yet.
Florida?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everything in that box is going to wait. So if you don't mind to set that down, thank you.
Making me do all the work.
I know. It's because I know what's in the boxes.
Well, you better be modeling.
I don't have anything to model.
Smile and model.
Okay.
Show off your new teeth.
Yes, that's true. They're not new. They're just better than they were yesterday.
Okay, here. Okay. Ta-da.
Okay. Oh, well, a lot of this is modernist. A lot of this is going to Florida. See, this is the thing about it's kind of just taking it out as we go. Now, this one can stay here.
Modernist.
No, that's staying here. And I think this one.
This is hand-painted D-Heart.
And I really like this color in this one. It's a lot like Cambridge Caprice was.
Very loose.
Very similar work by them from about 1970. And I think that'll stay here too. So let me find a place for those.
Where did you get the Fenton shoes?
I got those on the Highway 25 sale, the same sale where I did the video from the Horde. The Fenton shoes were down the road. They were not in the Horde, I promise you. Right. But they certainly, I wouldn't have been surprised to find some of those in that Horde too.
Okay.
Okay, it's now getting to the more difficult to find space point, so I've got to start picking some things to pull out.
But are we going to do any more in this?
In that box?
Yep.
Probably, but I've got to give you...
You said it's modernist.
Yeah, I've got to give you some things to take out first.
What about this, though? This is not.
No, but that has a separate piece that I'm a little nervous about leaving out, so I think I'll wait on that one. Let me take these away. This is definitely for here. I'm just going to set these in here for now.
I'm nervous with all that loose there, but.
So that's going to go away, and let me give you something else that is too, because if you wouldn't mind to pack them, then that I'll give you one, two. These cups and saucers are going away.
Where are they going?
The Earlington box.
Oh.
Franciscan Ivy, there it is.
1, 2.
3 and 4 are down there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's get this sorted and I can move it out.
Yes. All right, let's see. That's staying because it's got another piece that's staying.
This is something I hear metal. I hear glass on glass.
Yeah, I will fix that because I don't like that sound either.
Okay.
That's a stopper for a big bottle that is not in this box going to Florida. This, I think, is going... Oh,
that looks fancy.
Ooh, that's fancy, and it's not for here.
Fancy.
Not that I don't sell fancy things here, but okay, yeah, no, the rest of this box can stay just the way it is.
Yeah, see, hear that? You don't want that getting that paint.
No, I also want to make sure that it can close the lid, and that looks good. So that one's done. Okay. Thank you. All right, what next? Let's see.
Well, we're running out of... Ugh. I don't like these. These always make me
this
think
one I may have been through already. Yep, that's got that basket. Yep, that's not staying here. That's a nice piece. It's
George decided to move all this stuff in just to move it back out.
No, I already had been through that box before you got in here.
Okay. Well, then you need to tell me what I need
to
pick
actually,
up,
now you're at the new boxes.
Do you think I'm doing this for my health?
I think it'll be very good for your health.
Makes a big, rich lather.
Yes, it does.
What is that? It's upside down.
It's shaving soap.
Oh. Is that staying?
Yeah. That's why it makes a big, rich lather.
Can this stay? Oh, I see it. The top half of a hen.
Oh, yes. There's a hen on a nest. Yep.
That has Kentucky written on it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, a iridescent hen.
Oh yes, Indiana glass, right out of about 1970.
No, don't put that on the floor.
Right
just
there.
hand it to me.
Oh, you want it back?
Yeah, we're just...
Okay. Here's that. I'll take the tag out. That's going to be probably $14.
Her nest is empty.
Yeah, well, somebody will fix that.
Okay. Okay, let's do this one next. What have we here? What about that?
Oh, this is a very old Fenton piece from the 1920s. It's actually an etched bonbon dish. It's late 20s, early 30s.
Shake your bonbon.
Yeah, and you can tell when you look at the bottom, that round part and the way the feet are flared, that's a Fenton style. It's very specific to them. And then this is Vasa Marina. That is 1960s.
Vasa Marina. Yeah.
Yes.
Very.
They came in green and pink
and brown.
Yeah, the orange
$30.
and brown was definitely a thing for right then. This goes in the Florida box. It's broken, so be careful.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, I know, things happen sometimes, unfortunately. That's why these things are scarce now. Okay, that's Florida bound. Okay, we've got that one out already. That one's going to Florida.
Hold on, let me get this up.
You got it?
Ooh, a little...
Oh, yes, custard glass.
Urn.
I have to find the lid for that, so that's not going to go anywhere today. That's going to
Oh, a little cabin floating in the water.
Yes.
Is that a lawn?
I think it's a
Okay.
lawn. Yeah. That's the log cabin pattern. It was very popular in its day. But unless we find the lid to that, I'm going to have to put it aside until we do.
Well, okay. What about another? Ooh, purple.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that one does not have a lid, so that's going to go in that box.
Where's the lid?
The lid is broken.
Oh.
Yes. It came to me that way. I did not realize it when I picked it up, so I never put it out, unfortunately.
What was
that? Probably little
Bits
pieces
of the lid?
broken
No,
wood.
I think it's wax or no, it is the lid. Oh, now we're gonna get glass all in our hands. That's nice.
It'll be
What's
okay.
that?
This is something to go
Show them.
out. Oh yeah, yeah.
Don't
this
show
is going to
me.
go.
Don't show me. I've seen it.
Yeah, this is made in Peru and it's hand painted and it's very nice, but it's not wildly old, and because of that, I'm going to do some sort of a discount on it and
Is
move
it
that on.
old?
It's sort of tamely old, yeah.
Where?
It might be Etsy vintage. We'll
Where?
just put it that way. That one. Here is the bay. Here is the rest of the hurricane lamp.
Really?
So this can go out here, yes.
Ooh boy, show and tell.
Yep. Okay. So this is a Fenton hurricane lamp. It's all hand painted.
Ooh, $275 for that.
$275.
Bad boy.
Yes. Well, it's blue Burmese, and blue Burmese was made for a very short period of time because it was even harder on the kilns than the regular Burmese, and the color scheme came and went really fast because of it. Sometime I think around 1980, and then they would occasionally reintroduce it. This one was never actually in the line. The tag actually says NIL, so not in line. So this one's kind of a big deal, and I am going to leave it here, and we're going to put it out to sell on one of these shelves that is going to change, I think, in its overall effect.
Fenton purple Narcissus vase.
Oh yes, that's a pretty one. I think that could stay here if there's a space for it anywhere.
On the purple shelf.
Yeah, if there's
29.
any room.
We'll get this out of the way.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't belong. You can show it. It's in the thumbnail, but you need to show it.
Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't actually show this one. Yeah, this is a Fenton swung glass vase. This is what happens when you take milk hobnail and make it into modernism. And I always liked that. I just thought that was the most clever thing. You see this in all of their colors, of course, but I just like the fact that they did it in a material you wouldn't expect. And these can look really great as part of a collection if you've got, you know, other pieces. They made black too, so you can do the whole spectrum.
Do you have tape?
I did bring tape somewhere.
I think he needs tape on his head.
Oh, to keep him from falling off when people go to look.
This little hooter here.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's only on one side, and it doesn't. That's not obvious that is a lid.
Okay. Like somebody might pick it up and destroy it.
See.
Okay.
Where's the?
I wonder if I left that stuff in the car. I thought I brought it in.
Probably. Nope, it's over here.
Oh, good. Okay, I thought I did. And these two are Florida bound, so this box hasn't got anything in it that we haven't seen now. Yeah, that is better, isn't it?
Well, I'm assuming this is not going to hurt anything.
Anyhow, for you people who are just joining and saying, what the heck are they doing? This is just a work day, and we just wanted to set up and say hi a little bit between work tasks here, but we're trying to get out a bunch of merchandise and start making polls for some live sales that we're going to do in the middle of this month. So if you see anything in the booth or that we're taking out or showing that you say, oh, I'd like to see that in a live sale, let us know in a comment. Because we're not going to be able to watch the chat while we're doing this, but that'll give us a timestamp chance to, if you can send a comment with a timestamp, then we can definitely find it and we'll put it out for you. I think the live sales are going to be, oh, I better not say the dates because I could be wrong, but it's going to be the middle Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right in the middle of the month, this month.
Not next week.
Right. Not next week, but the week after. We'll give announcements and all that good stuff. Okay, here he's coming with a very heavy box, which means it's probably the one that we really want to unpack. Oh yeah, there's some stuff in here to get out. That could go to Florida. This one I would take there, except that I need to have it here for other things that I'm doing, and we are near fishing area too.
This has a code on it.
Oh yes, yeah, it has an old barcode that probably was made 30 years ago.
So where's that going?
Oh, I'm going to set it right. I hope I'm going to set it up here with all this fishing stuff. And
Fenton bird.
What we'll do is we'll exchange this. This can go in that box to your left. It's an old, oh, the Fenton bird, yes.
How much?
That's a good question. I think this one's probably about 35 because it's got the, there's the signature on the bottom, the Buxton signature. Interesting thing about the signatures, I have been told by people that by Fenton collectors that the full signatures were more collectible and that it was very important to get a full signature if you could. So I asked 3 of their decorators when we were at the convention, and all of them said, no, we just signed whatever we felt like. It has nothing to do with when we were there or makes it any more scarce or less. And they said the reason they usually didn't put their full name on was because of their personal security, which I thought was interesting.
A tree.
A tree in a paperweight.
Yes.
That's kind of a neat one. Yeah, we can leave that here.
And the price is $39. Dun, dun, dun. Wow, wow.
No. Yes. I've got to see you do your hand model impression. He does a great Barker Beauty hand model impression, believe me.
What's this? Did this stick on here?
Yeah, that's on purpose, actually.
Yeah,
it
but it's all messed up.
Yeah, but that's okay. It can still stay on there.
It's broken, though.
It's all right. It would still like to be on there, I think.
It wants to be free.
Well, you do however you want.
It wants to be free, like a fishy should be. Yes, a little Fenton fish on its original card with, that's not what that is. Anyway.
Yeah, these are the ones that have really gotten people by surprise because, myself included, the first time I saw one, it's similar enough to a Lalique design that I got all excited and then found out it was a Fenton design, which is also exciting, but about $30 less exciting.
Okay. Ooh, what is it? What is in the bag? It's another boot. It's a shoe.
Is it?
Shoes are going.
Shoes can go to Florida. I've got.
No, the shoes go with us to be.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, you got it.
$14 for the pink shoe.
Well, I've decided I'm giving you the fish back because the place I want to put him, he won't stay and he'll be lost elsewhere. So he can go in the he can go in that box. Okay. If we were able to find the box that had, I hope I brought it.
Find the box that had what?
Oh, I need some shelves. There were 3
shelves.
Yeah, 3 triangular milk glass shelves in a box. I thought I put them in a box.
Where's this going? You
that
put this
box
back
might be
in here.
The car still. Oh no, here they are.
Where's the tree going?
Well, that's why I'm doing this, is because I need a place to put little stuff.
So the creamer is in the tag for the hobnail creamer is in here.
Okay, well,
does that mean there's another one?
Yeah, there was that extra one, but
no, in here.
No.
Ooh, look
no,
at this.
It just means
look at this, baby.
I like that one. That's the plum color. That's a little more unusual.
Plum Carnival Bowl.
Yep. Plum
oh yeah,
Carnival
it's not so overwrought.
Yeah, I like that design. I
Why
think
does
that
it
one's
have a
neat.
caution in the bottom?
Probably telling
Do
you,
not leave burning candle unattended. Do not touch glass when candle is lit. Really?
well, just have some sense is what that sounds like to me.
Yep, 110. Fenton sticker.
Yep.
What era?
Not
Newer.
terribly old, newer, probably about 1990 is when a lot of plum colored glass was in style the last time.
Yeah, because in the old days, you didn't have to tell people common sense.
Yeah, well, or they just
Burned their hands terribly.
right. They just got in lots of
They
trouble.
stuck their hand into a candle.
Yes, exactly. Yep. So this is a Moon and Stars lamp, which I'm going to leave here. I just had it in my hand because I had to move it, so I thought I would show it off while I was at it.
I don't want to go back in the box. I want to go out.
Oh, I know. It'll go out somewhere.
Oh, here's a. Oh, that's not glass. I thought that was broken. Whoa.
What are you whooping about?
Just the noise.
That noise. Oh yeah, yeah. That was
George will be telling you to spay and neuter your pet. Actually, no. I don't know. I think George is going to be the Diane and the Janice and the Holly. I'm going to be Bob.
I believe that. Okay, let's see if I get this out of here once and for all.
Amber Fenton, what do you call this with the little thumb?
Oh yeah, the thumbprint. Yeah, we can put that one out here.
Mm-hmm.
This one, if you'd put in the
what's that?
That is Bimini glass from Austria, and believe it or not, that was made before the Second World War, and it's practically paper thin. When you feel the bottom, it feels like plastic almost. But it is glass.
Oh, it has a little nipple.
Yeah,
see that?
It does. A little factory flaw. Yes, it does.
Like a drip.
Yes. But I need to take that home and wash it properly if I ever expect it to sell, so that can go in.
Its inside is dirty.
Yes.
So it's going
in the box on the floor, yeah.
Okay.
And I think
okay, and
I think this could go to the Florida box if you wouldn't mind. That's a Weller 1930s pottery console, and I just really like that piece, but it's big and it's very Art Deco, so I think it'll do better in Florida than it has here. It just I bought it in the Midwest, and I think it just needs to go to another region.
Deco.
Yes. And let's see. Oh, this is a tumble up. This is another Blue Burmese by Fenton, which again, the color is very scarce. They just didn't do this color for long at all.
Oh.
And the tumble up comes out when you do this, and then that's your thing to pour it in. So it's great. I started using one of those when I had a cat so that he would quit drinking my water at night, which I found very annoying, especially when he dumped it on my head a few times.
You've got your hair caught in your glasses.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where's this going?
That's going to go here somewhere.
Oh.
And then the cat is going here also. They call these calendar animals when they have the rhinestone around the neck. So this one is October cat here. I'm fair and open-hearted. Not one to judge others. I'll look for your best. That doesn't sound like any cat I ever met.
Yeah, obviously a marketing ploy. Oh, something else. Oh, what is it? Oh, an elephant. An elephant with its trunk up that is $75. Lennox.
Oh, yes.
Lennox Fenton?
Yeah, they had some arrangement with Lennox for a brief while where they were making stuff that because Lennox had bought Imperial and bought the Imperial glass molds. It's a big, long story about how the molds all got around. I think this one's going to go to the box on the floor there, actually, because it's for that price. I can't leave it out, and I don't have a locking case here right now.
Okay. Okay.
So,
oh wait, hold on. Let's do this.
You want to do that one?
Like right here.
I think he's enjoying the process. Ta-da!
Oh, it's
here
another
it is
one
in black.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And this one's old enough to say patent pending on the bottom, I think. Yeah, and yeah, because they got a design patent. This is one of the things Fenton patented.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Patent number, yep.
In 1969,
the other one
I
said
believe.
patent pending.
Okay, so the other one was the earlier one, and this one is after they got the patent. So this one, and that's going to go in the box on the floor because that's from, it's a 20th anniversary of the Space Needle recreation of a Seattle World's Fair glass, and a very nice viewer from Michigan gave it to me at the glass show, so that's going to go back there. And let's see, this is,
that's nice.
This is hard to find in this color. This is a Fenton piece from the 1960s with this Asian design on it and the orange satin glass. So we're going to put that out.
How much?
$175 is the tag price on that. And then that vase there is another Northwest artist, so that doesn't stay here. That goes
what about
to
this
Florida.
big wrap thing?
That I'm not sure. I can't remember what it is.
We'll feel it.
Yeah. I think it's a Blanco piece. I'm almost sure it's a Blanco piece because I feel texture, but nope, it's Costa Boda. Okay. Well, that came from Florida. And I've got one in Seattle. It seems unlikely to sell in this location, but I could put it out.
Flat bottom and top. Do not machine wash, and it says Costa Boda. K. Engman.
That's probably the artist.
Yep.
Are you able to get this direction?
What do you mean?
Are you able to come over here so I can hand you something?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, because I've got something really...
What about, I'm going to put this here.
Okay. This is going to go in the box on the floor.
Okay. What is this?
That is
Gilded 20s and Taglio.
Yeah, it's an intaglio etched compote with gold, like 22 karat gold leaf put into the bordering, which is really cool. It's just, it doesn't show up well in the case here.
Oh, it's like Goofus glass.
As far as
painted on the back.
Painted on the back, yep. Yep, that's exactly right.
Okay, that's it for that one.
Okay. Well, that's great. We're making progress.
Well, yeah.
This is going to go in the box on the floor. This is a car vase, and they're really cool, but it was a very specific era in the 1920s where people put those in cars, unless you had a Volkswagen.
Well, why does it have a screw top? Does it?
Oh,
yeah, it's a screw top.
No, it's a screw top, so I'm wrong about it. It's not a car vase. It's a candy container.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, good for you. Very good. Well, correction made, and that is correct. And that's the other reason it's still sitting here is because it's got the wrong attribution on it. So, oh, I see. Car vase candy cornucopia. Yeah, well, I need to make that just a candy cornucopia. Anyway, it can go in the going away.
You
box.
must have labeled that in the morning.
I probably did. Yes, this shirt is appropriate. Let's see. So we've got that. We've got that. So these two are going elsewhere, and that's it. That box is done. Well, this is great.
And this red one?
Yes. I think that's going to be next.
But I opened it, and you... Purple. Yep. This one's really heavy, too.
Oh, do you need me to balance it?
No.
Okay.
But here we go. Okay, we've got more of this blue Burmese stuff, I think.
Oh yes, it looks like, yeah, that's a bowl with a pedestal and a lid. It'll take you a little bit to get to the bottom of all that.
The lid is here.
Good.
So,
and the pedestal's going to be there somewhere too.
Come and get me.
Oh, I got to find a place to put it first.
Okay. Oh yes, it has a bud and the original label on the top there.
Oh yeah.
$225.
Yes, and it does have a base somewhere that we'll come across too.
Okay.
At some point, a third separate piece. Okay, this is a piece that someone has requested. So I've got the horns elsewhere. So
that's an Epern.
It's an Epern, yeah, the apartment size in the black carnival, and I've got a customer who watched the Fenton live sale who really wants it, so I'm gonna put it aside for them and see if they follow through with that. So that one can go with us any place that things go with us.
Is this a pillowcase?
Yes. And the rest of this, I don't think any of the rest of this goes out here. I think this is all Florida.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's all more modernist than here, except for this big thing, and I don't know where I would put it. I don't think I have.
What is it? Another Epern?
Another Epern, and I just don't have a spot for it.
Where are the horny horns?
I already set them aside in another box.
Okay. Here's this pedestal.
Oh, okay.
For that.
There we go. Oh, that's great.
Covered bowl.
And let's go ahead and put that in the box by your feet, the Fostoria American Pitcher. I've got a few good pieces of American, but they take up so much room.
Very heavy.
And I sold them well at the storehouse sale, so that might go to the next one.
Okay. Ooh.
No harm.
Okay.
You'll hear yelling if there's a problem. Yes, the blue box. Let me move this.
Here, just hand it to me.
There's this one. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Italian jeweled dresser box.
Yeah, I think that piece is kind of neat, actually.
60s?
60s, yep.
Yep.
And it's got the jewels on the top, too. I'll have to take that out.
25.
Okay, great, because I've got to copy that over. So
very
nice.
Okay.
Yep.
What's this? Oh.
Oh, yes. A little rainbow glass apple.
Looks more like a gourd.
Yeah, it's a little small.
With the striations, it's
the optic in it, yeah.
Apples don't look like that.
Yeah, maybe it's an unfried green tomato.
Okay, next is, what have we here? Clear glass, heavy, Oleg Cassini.
Oh yes, that's a little Oleg Cassini votive, and
yes,
that one's pretty cool, and it's definitely modernist. That was meant to go to Florida all along. It just hasn't. I bought it up here, so I haven't gotten it there yet.
This could be like Colonel Mustard with the Oleg Cassini in the antique space.
Yes.
That's like weapon.
It's a little brick, that's for sure. But that one can definitely go to Florida. This one, the other Fenton, again, I really like this azure blue. This is the 1970 era paper label before they always were marked, and paper tag. And back then it cost $22.50 in 1970.
Yeah, original tag there.
Yep. So I think nowadays it's probably worth more like 45 or 50.
Where's it going? Here.
It's going to stay here with the other piece like it. Yeah.
Okay.
And in order to do that, I'm going to give you another piece of Fostoria American.
Another animal. Oh, this is a whale. Oh, that's cute.
Yes, that's rainbow glass.
Huntington, West Virginia.
Yep. The little label, 1960s, 73, I think was the last. This one's going to go in the other box because it sold well at the storehouse sale.
Ooh,
and I like this stuff, but it's just, that's only $19. And for the hand blown one, that's a really good price. So if it hasn't sold here, it needs to go on.
Okay. Okay. And next we have.
Oh, yes. What could this be?
Yes, but it's in. Is it one of those lidded fancy
things?
It
is. It's the Wave Crest box. Yes. This is the one that didn't get damaged. Yes. That's a really pretty piece. That one's $2.25. We will leave this one here, I think.
Here, you take the. Yes.
It's funny because the original Wave Crest glass was done in milk glass and then painted on the surface. So Fenton's pieces are thinner than the original, but they come in these really great colors. So
yep.
And that was a 1989. Oh, you had to go to the convention to get this in 1989.
Okay, and here is a Fenton turquoise crest bowl, 1960.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if I'd call that turquoise.
Well, it's if you saw the other shades, it's the closest description. We'll put that one out here, yes.
Okay.
And this one can go in the box by your feet. Thank you.
Wedgwood?
Wedgwood, yeah, and that's got the wrong. It's got
the
wrong tag on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
travel. What?
Yes, somebody tried to switch it for a travel roulette.
Someone was very naughty and tried to put a different tag on there.
Yes, but we caught them.
1999 Wedgwood. Yes, a bell. This is going back. Arlington?
The
bell?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
How are you ladies today?
Oh, we're fine.
Hi there.
Yeah, she was in the other part. We hooked up and now we're coming back to it.
Well, very good. Second round.
Yeah.
Okay, another chunky.
This will be chunky and
heavy.
Oh, these are Lalique.
Oh, Lalique.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. These came from.
Chic.
They are.
Freak out.
Yes, that's right. Well, there are two of those in there, and they came from a viewer in Washington, and I would like them to go to Florida because I think they'll sell better there.
Let's see. Where will you go?
Okay.
We go here first because this will fall.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Is this the other one? Is that the other one?
It might be.
Is it a different? Yeah.
Oh, this is one of the art glass bowls. That's definitely more of a Florida thing. It's one of their modernist designers who studied with Pilchuck and stuff too. So that one we'll leave. This one.
Yep, that's a fussy Kentucky thing.
Oh yes, I like that one with the purple and the hobnail. That could go on this shelf if there's one more place, I could probably make something go
If
away.
you get rid of this thing.
Yeah, which it's time that could actually.
Ooh, it's a lamp.
Yep.
Be careful.
I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna put this.
He's getting to merchandise. Yeah, so this TV lamp, which I think is really cute, has just not found its customer here, and it's been here a while, so it's time for this to go. And we'll wind the cord like we did earlier, back and forth. Even these really old cords, they just have this natural tendency because that's the way they're bent when they come out of the factory, so it will just go right to it if you let it. And
What?
there we go. All right, so that's all wrapped, and that can go in the one by your feet. Oh, here's a nice piece. Yeah,
Wait. This is a big thing.
I think it may be another Epergne vase.
Oh,
This one's a really hard color combination to find. Oh no, this is this artist piece that's going to Florida. But this one's a great color. They only made it, I think, in 1984. It was very brief, and they do a carnival finish on the inside on cased glass. So,
something. No, just something smells.
oh, it may be this box.
84.
84, yeah.
1,500 of them.
Oh, it was a limited edition.
See?
That's interesting to know. Very good. That's about the time they started doing a lot of these short editions. Okay, so we're going to take the tag off that and put a better one that complies with this shop, but we will put this out.
Compliance is mandatory.
Yes, it is.
Here, I don't want to unwrap this if it's not going. What about this faceted crystal?
I think I'm
swan?
going to take that to Florida. That's another viewer. It's too expensive.
We put it in
Swarovski, so it's too expensive to leave out. I don't have a case here for it.
Swarovski.
Swarovski, yes. There we go. And this
What
one's
is
going to
that?
go down in that box with the other Fostoria. I'm just going to take it to where it's going to sell. This
Yuck.
feels like another
Is that rust
carnival base. Probably.
or dirt?
I think it's rust.
Okay, it's not going to hurt that. Okay.
Oh yes, this is a nice black carnival. They started doing the black carnival about 1970 as part of the old Virginia line, and I think this is related to this. It's got the butterfly pattern in it, and yeah, that's a neat piece. So
Where's
that
the lid?
it doesn't have a lid. It's just
Oh,
a little,
yeah.
like a rose bowl or something. Or
Puckered
yes,
thing.
and that one, how much is that? 18. I mean, the prices on
$18.
this stuff is great, so that just needs to go where it's going to move. Finding space is becoming a little bit more of an issue, but that's good because I do want to take some stale stock out, so that will make me judge it a little more harshly, and that's what keeps spaces fresh. It's really easy to say, oh, it's just easier to leave the old stuff in, but that's how you end up with a lot of old stuff with faded price tags and dust, and that does not make the rest of your booth look good.
Yes, Miss Wildlife. There's no bell, unfortunately, and we're using the rear camera, but so we're not seeing the chat very often, but if we do get any super chats, we will absolutely address those at the end.
And also, Miss Wildlife, I want you to know I have all but one of the items that I am looking for that you had asked me to hold aside. I'm pretty sure that one's sold. I just want to verify that, and then I will get you your invoice.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a neat piece, and that's going to be too expensive to leave out, so that one will have to go with me to Florida.
110.
Yeah, that's a hard one to find. That's the reason. This is a hard color to find called mulberry. Again, mulberry and plum and all of these are a little different color from one another. You can see the bluish tint in the bottom of the mulberry. And this is something that wasn't out all that long either. It's got the card in the bottom, if I can get it out. It's definitely way down in the bottom. Copyright 1995.
Here. What is it?
Oh, it's got the original Fenton card in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been working hard on trying to get everything invoiced and out, and hopefully with this, thank you, this will get it to where everything is getting caught up again. Oh, I see. This is not really possible to hook on there. We'll just
Will
use
it
a
not
piece of
go
tape.
around this?
We can tape it when we get to that point.
Yeah.
Is there room for that in this section? If
you get rid of that.
If I get rid of this, you know, it's time for her to go too. This is another thing. It's nice. It's from a viewer. I could sell it at my storehouse sale. I think because it's newer, it hasn't sold here, and it's just not going to. So it's time for it to go somewhere else. And that's okay, because now we have some things to put in its place. And this is a pretty lamp that, I mean, it's great. It's, you know, again, it's probably Etsy vintage. It's probably at least 25 years old, but I will be able to sell it for this price in another venue.
How much for the Little League birds?
I think they were $75 a piece.
That's right, yep.
Okay. I think we might have gotten that all done.
Really?
Maybe. That might be the last box as far as new stuff to put out for now. I have a whole bunch that is custard glass that glows, but that's going to be in a live sale, so that'll be something to look forward to. We never found the lid for this, which I suspect is packed in a different place. So
let's wrap that in.
We can wrap that, yep.
So
that could go in the box by your feet, I think. And
I'm just setting this stuff here. It's going to have to be
okay,
obviously done better.
Yeah, we'll pack it better at the very end, which I think is.
So I'm going to go run up front.
Okay.
Wash my hands.
And do you know what time it is?
And I'm going to find out.
Okay, that's great.
So entertain the folks while I.
How do I see the chat while you're
on
gone?
the left side. Not all the way there. Just there. Look, right there.
Oh, there we go. Okay, very good.
Just be very careful with this. Look.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to take just a second and look back at a few of the things that you see. And I see Pamela would like the blue swan with the gold at the live sale. I think that's a great idea. Northwood for beauty, Fenton for nostalgia. Yes. Tio fan, I'm more of a Blanco Pilgrim fan now and then. And I have to admit, I do really like Pilgrim because I had an association with them. I like Blanco. I'm more of a modernist person as well. But I've got to also tell you, yes, you're right. Fenton does seem to be all over the place. And then when you start seeing some of these unusual items, you find all the stuff that isn't all over the place. This one, for example, the mulberry is not 95, it's 88. So, you know, it's been 30 some years since they made this. It wasn't easy to make. It wasn't in the line long. So those are the things that the more serious collectors, and boy, the people who came to the convention were super serious. I mean, we sold a lot of the rarities. I mean, I had a single item that sold for almost $600, and that was not the exception to the rule. I think I probably averaged $100 per item of what I sold. So when you get into scarcities and specialties, some of these big companies that made a ton of stuff also were around long enough to make some stuff that didn't last long or didn't make the line, or they were thriving long enough that they could experiment and play around with things a little bit more. You know, they weren't just trying to survive. So because of that, that's where I think a lot of the collector interest in some of these companies that otherwise you say, but gee, there's so much of it. Well, there's so much of certain things. Let me see here. I am going to, because I managed to notice that one, I'm going to take this piece out for our upcoming live sale. I will ask again for you folks to leave comments if you do see things that you would like us to put in there. And we'll definitely go through your comments and come back and pull things if you see they're in here. Live sale Fenton snail, maybe. Yes, Sharon, I think that might be the thing. And maybe we will do that. Teofane says he has a few old Fenton Carnival pieces. And to me, honestly, I do think that some of the old Carnival is the most interesting. I mean, it's the most interesting to me, at least. I will say that. How's the market for American Brilliant period cut glass? Well, Melody, it is starting to pick up again. And Pamela, I'm so glad you had fun watching the convention. We sure had fun doing it. But as far as American Brilliant period glass, I am starting to see some new collectors, and they are surprisingly much younger collectors than I would have expected to be the new people taking it up, which bodes well for the future. I'm seeing 30-year-olds looking at American Brilliant cut glass. When I see people looking at it, it seems to be that age because they've never been around it. And so it's more interesting to them, I think. And crystal has been out of the market so much for so long because everyone wants color in glass. But when you have all that faceting on American Brilliant cut, you get all the colors of the rainbow refracting through it. And so I think that's the reason that you're seeing some interest coming in that area, which I think is great because there's really beautiful things that were made and it really deserves that level of interest. Ah, Zeno is back.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I've got to start making tags.
So the time is probably time to move on to tags and wrapping up.
Okay.
So,
well, I'll leave it to you as far as our live audience, as far as so anyway, I guess you heard what he said, and it makes sense to me too. If you'll hand me the teal swan vase again, I just want to say that I've got it now. Thank you.
My finger,
your
you
finger.
as well.
Okay, sorry. This is the only comment in the chat that I had a moment to see. So I'm pulling this with the idea of this might go to the live sales. And so again, if you are interested in some of the things that you saw, whether they're in the booth or we were taking them out or putting them and saying, oh, this is going to go to Florida or this is going to go here, do let us know in the comments for this video with a timestamp, and we will come back and we'll pull any of those things for the live sales coming up in the middle of the month. Thank you for hanging out with us. I realize this was sort of you watching us at work and not so interactive as we generally enjoy, but this was something we really needed to do.
Yes.
And it's definitely a chance to get together with you again and show you some fun stuff. So thanks for joining, and we will come back to you live next time. Probably will be for a live sale unless we get a stray hair and get a chance to go live somewhere else in between now and then.
Yes, I can't make faces at you because the mirror will show it.
Good. I'm so happy. This is great setup. We should keep this all the time. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Yep. Bye-bye.